What's your role on this project?
I started this monstrosity.
Well, it all started over the summer, and Katie's like, I really want to go ghost hunting and do a documentary. And at first I was like, okay. And then I got really into BuzzFeed Unsolved. And then I'm like, yo, this looks like a lot of fun. We should do it. But we should make it a mag because all the places are really expensive. So let's see if the department will give us money to make it. And then they did.
I think that credit must be given to the master of bullshit.
And I told them, that's fucking stupid. There is no way the department is going to give us $600 to go ghost hunting. But I wrote up a proposal anyway, and I turned it into the department, fully expecting that they were going to tell us where we could stick that proposal. But instead, a few weeks later, I got a congratulatory email saying I'd been given a media arts grant.
We ended up with $600 from the RTVF department to drive to Kentucky and go ghost hunting.
It's been a little difficult wrangling this large group of idiots, but I think that we have gotten them down to a manageable mob.
I want to get possessed.
Why?
It seems fun.
What do ghosts have for dessert? Ghost custard!
Rachel?
Aww.
Rachel, I will kick you out of this project.
Fine. Okay.
We are the group of idiots from Blair Witch, so if anyone is going to find ghosts and be killed by the ghosts, it is us.
So I went to a con, and at the con, there was a group of ghost hunters that had 4 or 5 hour-long presentations about ghost hunting. I went to 1.5 of them and learned very little.
So, what do you think you would do if you ever met a ghost in person?
If I ever met a ghost, I think I'd pee my pants.
I feel like this group is one that will either somehow attract an insane amount of attention with any possible creepy things, or we're gonna find literally nothing.
What do you see going wrong?
Dylan.
If there was a hell, then I feel like there would be like a lot more portals to them than like just one place. You know, like if you've got an underworld, there's got to be a lot of ways to get there, you know?
Do you always take the fun out of everything?
Oh, yes. Oh, that is a standard Dylan characteristic.
The most ironic ghost would kill Dylan first. He would be disbelieving it as he choked on his own blood.
Dylan and Beth are already talking about antagonizing the demons, so they will not be coming back with us, which means I get their car snacks. So I hope they brought good car snacks.
Welcome. Thank you. They gave no care.
Okay, we are... Go.
Welcome to Indiana. I learned something very valuable on this trip.
What's that?
Hell is real. As soon as you come into Indiana.
I keep telling myself I'm gonna reserve my phone battery and then go look out the window like they did back in caveman days. But then I realized that I can't, so I'm not really qualified to be a caveman, is what I've learned from this car ride.
I am happy about this situation at the moment.
What do we know about Bobby Mackey's going into this?
Okay, I really like the name Bobby Mackey's. I know that. I know.
The founder of Bobby Mackey's is actually named Robert Randall Mackey.
Now I know.
Yeah.
Believe it.
There's a portal to hell.
Yeah.
Hail!
Every 1,000 years when there is the super blood wolf moon, then spirits will rise or whatever. So yeah, basically we're probably gonna actually see this portal to hell open tonight, which would be great. I for one welcome our demon overlords.
I know that other ghost hunters have been here before, so it's supposedly legit. But I haven't watched any of them because I don't care enough. So I don't know if they found anything.
Yeah, I know nothing about this place. I only recently found out that it was in Kentucky. I thought it was in Ohio.
And to our right are our friends. Your thoughts and feelings about passing your friends?
I'm really happy.
Good.
Wait, Jack, what does the description say on this song?
It says, warning, do not play while driving.
Well, shit.
85. Oh, 85. Dylan, thoughts and feelings?
85 in Illinois is a felony.
Go, Beth, go! Go, Beth, go! Go, 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 go!
You got a great reaction face on the camera.
There she goes. She's
mad.
going real fast.
You got him.
That was not a safe move.
No.
Oh, shit! She's right behind us!
Can't she like pass this car any slower?
No, she's doing it on purpose. Clapping.
You're being malicious! I love Ohio!
Why do you love Ohio?
Because I'm from Ohio! Cleveland!
Yeah, it's a rare
Cleveland's the
statement.
best city in Ohio. Here we go. Okay, fuck you, Cincinnati! What the fuck was that?
We did it!
We have arrived at Bobby Mackey's. We're starting to set up our equipment. So far, everyone's been very friendly and nice, more so than I think you'd expect at a haunted place. And Katie might die from this light before she dies from a ghost.
Oh boy, now it's a J.J. Abrams film.
I've signed in, so the ghosts can
Ooh.
officially eat me now.
Look.
Urban legend. So I'll tell you a little bit about the urban legends, but then I'll tell you, of course, about the truth as well. Because a lot of people will ask, why do you think this place is, haunted? Why do you think there's paranormal activity here? But there was a slaughterhouse that was built on this property back in the 1800s, and I think that you guys have probably heard a lot of those stories about the Pearl Bryan young lady who was decapitated and her head was disposed of down the well in that slaughterhouse.
Yeah.
So again, supposedly that slaughterhouse was here on the property. This is the area where Nick from Ghost Adventures, when he was here with Zach and Aaron, heard some knocking noises and some growling noises and kind of felt like something may have tried to attach itself to him back here. So he freaks out and he takes off running. And this is where you hear Zach say, "Dude, stop running!" And they all take off running out of here. But so we do hear that quite often back here, though. We do get those knocking noises and the voices and footsteps and things like that. We've had bottles that have, moved and rattled and stuff like that at the bar.
Does any of this ever happen while the bar is open and like there are lots of people around? Or is it...
We've had people say that they have seen some things happen when the bar's open, but I have to be honest with you, I'm very skeptical.
Did anything ever happen with the bowl?
No, I don't.
I'm just really fascinated with the bowl.
This is the old apartment. This is where Carl lived for almost 15 years. As you can tell, it's been a long time since he's lived here, since anyone has lived here. On the door that we just walked through, you can see where it says "Go Away." He actually taped that up there because he claims that he was visited every night by some kind of an entity that would torment him. Bobby eventually talked him into leaving because Bobby said he came here during the week, the bar was closed, and he found Carl downstairs in the ballroom wrapped up in a tarp, completely nude. And when he helped him upstairs, helped him to get dressed, and he'd noticed that there were, again, bite marks on his body in areas that he would not be able to self-inflict. And essentially that's why they had to do an exorcism. This little room here, this was Carl's work area, so there's still a lot of his things that are in there. We get reports of shadows coming in and out of there. I've seen these shadows. There are times that I get a really kind of a bad vibe coming out of there. So this is the well room. Right behind us here, this is the well. You'll see the large hole there. Honestly, I've never had anything happen around this well. I've never had any kind of, no experience around this well. However, right here behind you, when there were people who were caught stealing, cheating, owed a debt to the club, they would actually bring them down here to the basement to men who were working down here to be dealt with later. When they were brought down here, we have an idea of maybe they were put here into this room. This is a little cell right over here. So there actually used to be bars on this doorway. It's a very small room, but that is the room where we've had the most physical things happen to people here in the building. But I have watched grown men sitting in there provoking who have been bitten and scratched and take off running and just completely freak out and leave. A lot, again, they're provoking. They do a lot of provocation in there. So, and you guys are welcome to do that. You want to use Ouija boards and things like that, you're welcome to do that. A lot of people do. Just be careful.
How many people do you think died in here?
I feel like there were people murdered in here.
That's pretty rad.
You got the music, you got the creepy vibes, you got the torture dungeon.
I'm not like Beth.
Alright, fuckers!
Hello, it's me. I was wondering if you would like to come and show your face.
I'm not gonna start singing like Halsey. Grim Gurney ghosts come out to socialize.
Maybe we're dumb. We're probably dumb.
You know, you can scratch me, kick me, kill me, it's fine.
The least you could have done was kill one of them so I don't have to go home with them.
Lucifer's here. I'm ready to make another deal.
I hope you didn't just take your time getting your pitchforks ready, because I promise I'm not going to yell at you like Beth did.
Come on, assholes!
And I apologize for that.
You will never get a better opportunity to claim me as your servant. Do it now, bitch.
Cowards!
Pretty high on my bucket list to call Satan a bitch.
I don't really feel a lot of pain. I just feel cold.
I've been hyping this up big time and we haven't seen shit, so right now people are just gonna be coming to see a bunch of college students fucking around, and I don't want to see that. I don't even really want to see that. I don't even really like these people.
Maybe they just want someone to listen to. I'm doing pretty well. My friends learned how to dance from me earlier.
Ah, but this is the prayer to Satan for money. Which... Oh, that was a definite knock. That was above me. Is anyone upstairs? Alright, at this point I think that's a person if it happened 3 times. Double check. Oh, 4 times? Maddie, that you?
I pranked Dylan.
So this is the prayer to Satan for power. Okay. Satan, grant me the power to be strong in spirit.
Satan, grant me the power to be strong in spirit.
Lord, they're doing the Satan thing without Kelsey and I because they know that we're going to get angry.
Grant me the ability to see what is right for me.
Grant me the ability to see what is right for me.
It's making Kelsey and I angry.
How does sound insane?
Well, then that's good, because then we know it won't work right.
Grant me the wisdom to understand your ways.
Grant me the wisdom to understand your ways.
Shh. I think I hear laughter.
They've been possessed.
In the name of Satan. Praise Satan, hallelujah. Praise Satan.
You can't say hallelujah for crazy Satan. Be at the epicenter of all the creepiness, and so far all you did was possibly shift some shock. The damn cues haven't done it again.
Yeah.
I must have like...
That you knocked it down.
It was probably just on the edge.
Yeah, because that thunk was that. I did hear after you said, did you, like, hey.
There was a thunk
I heard
before. Did you hear
there was
the thunk
I didn't hear
before?
the thunk before, but then I heard a afterwards. It'll be on this.
Right, well, yeah. I mean, what? It was probably like
It was probably, yeah.
here, or maybe it was like here when I like bumped it and slid or
I
something.
don't know. That was weird. We'll look back.
Yeah.
Right behind me is a portal to hell, according to some people. It's a well, according to others, filled in, because apparently people tried to sneak in. Wild. Anyway, now we're going to try and provoke the demons into killing us, possessing me specifically,
Maiming us,
scratching us, hurting us.
They like biting a lot.
Biting, kinky.
No, bite.
Holy water now lid off.
Ready to go. Who's ready to be those white kids in the horror movie? And Chet goes in the middle. 2 fingers on. Okay. Alright, spirits. We're not even gonna say hello. You have to come to us. These are 3 of the most cynical assholes sitting at your board right now. Prove us wrong.
Well, I think it might have hit the H first.
H-I. What
Hi.
could it spell?
Is that a G?
No,
Hashtag
it's-
blaze it.
It's scooting very gently.
Where is it going?
It's going towards the no. It doesn't
Which
like
is
us.
which is hilarious.
Yeah.
Are you here?
No.
This is like
Getting
yeah.
closer.
Yeah.
You can't fool us, fuckers! Demons, where are you?
This is like an Odysseus kind of thing. Who's there? No man.
Please kill me now.
Possess me! Please, this is my last chance. I've been trying so hard. I like ripped my coat off in hope of being scratched to death.
I think
Oh wow, it's moving towards goodbye all on its own.
What was that?
Wait, did something fall?
fell.
Oh, it was the
Pool cue?
Fuck, it's following me.
Why the fuck is the pool cue here? Wait, what?
There's a
Guys.
pool cue here?
Guys. Guys.
Turn the light on.
Hey, demons.
Cool.
Take pause for a hot
Chill,
sec.
yeah.
We're checking something out.
Like, Gary, you okay?
Oh god, Gary, I threw it. Gary.
You threw it, Kelsey?
You threw it.
Kelsey.
And slap Chelsea.
Yeah.
I told people I was gonna do it, okay?
You did? You asked us
to do that!
I crossed something off my bucket list. That was the point of suggesting this whole thing, was to get this off my bucket list. So now I've gone ghost hunting. So that's done. I can die slightly more happy now.
Despite it going kind of how I expected, was pleasantly surprised by how much fun it was.
I was like pretty creeped out by the tour because there were so many crazy experiences that Angie was talking about. After a little bit, I was just like, this is a basement. It's cold. There's nothing really going on here.
I think it made me more sure about not believing in ghosts, since if this is supposed to be a super haunted place and I didn't feel nothing. Sorry, ghosts. If you're out there, you gotta try harder to convince me.
People got really upset at me, and by people, I mostly mean Maddie, for moving the Ouija board, which, like, yeah, I was moving it. Otherwise, it's boring.
I was definitely a little spooked while I was there. I did really truly in the moment believe that I saw the little pool chalk turn over and hear the like clicking sound of it turning over on the table. And that really spooked me good, but like in hindsight, I'm sure it was just the creepy room, the kind of weird echoey clicking sound from the ceiling that was happening anyway.
I thought there would be more that we couldn't so easily explain. Like, I think that the chalk turning over, which we did not catch on camera, classic ghost show maneuver. I think that was the only thing where I'm like, okay, that's legitimately weird.
You were unsuccessful at being possessed. How does that make you feel?
Highly disappointed.
We saw nothing. I was hoping for maybe at least something other than Kelsey scaring the shit out of all of us. Like, Kelsey was the demon! The best part was my Texas roots really coming out, because, okay, the first time that I got on the bull, it didn't go that well. I had a lot of, like, adjusting to do, but the second time I just hopped up there. Victory.
I'm really impressed that we did it.
like the name of this mag was written on the cage whiteboard, and like we made it.
We did successfully scam the university out of $600 for us to go ghost hunting. So on that note, we were very, very successful. We didn't find any ghosts, but I think we learned more about ourselves and how we really are deep down, just a big group of assholes. And isn't that the most beautiful thing of all?
We should never go on road trips together.